Alrighty, we're back and we're finishing up, or quasi finishing up, Sunken Temple here. We're going to be doing Into the Depths and part of Secret of the Circle, but we end up not completing that and the Zapper Fuel. Immediately, I'm trying to remember where we actually are. I think we're just coming out of the main area where the dragons and stuff were, and then we're gonna go down this little spiral, and this will actually take us right back to the entrance of the zone. So if you want to come in and just basically do all of the bosses except Jamalon the Prophet, you can basically come in and turn to the immediate left and then go straight up and kill those dragons. If you're really high level, if you're a hunter, you can come in and yeah, so that just goes back up to the other area, but this actually goes down into the basement. But if you're like as I was saying, if you're a high level Skinner, you can come in and kill those dragons and get rugged and thick leather. Now these Merkworms end up being what I need for the Atal'Hakkar, that Zapper Fuel quest. These guys and the yeah, I kept thinking that you had to click on it, but you don't. It's just like a drop from them. But what's the really difficult part is there's so many like little things in here. After finishing off the rest of the dungeon, this becomes like, it's really not fun. Yeah, so come on, put it together. There we go. So you just basically come straight down the spiral and then down this hallway, and right there is the altar for Into the Depths. So if you're a stealth character like a rogue or a druid, you can come in and at least do that part of the quest and finish that. Like I said, we end up not finishing this. We had spent like almost 2 hours in here and we were just like, no, I think we're done. Yeah, and what happens is these slimes spawn those little globules, and they're just yeah, such a pain in the butt to kill. Those little oozlings. And those scum-covered bags, you can kill these guys for that. And those drop cash. And I have actually gotten greens and blues out of them before, but it's pretty rare. So you get down here, and it's kind of weird. You come down to this altar, you kill these elementals and stuff. Yeah, see, stuff is just like flipping all over the place. Yeah, you get this haze pretty quick, but you can click on this altar, and that completes into the depths. And like an idiot, I didn't look up, but it actually shows you the order that you need to click those little statues to open up, or not open up, but to spawn the boss at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, see how... But what had happened is, like, everybody was clicking on it, so we really weren't for sure what to do. So I think we end up just, like, killing a few things and then just leaving. So I'm going to go on and stop my voice recording because after, I think, this fight and one more fight, we decide to leave, and I start doing turn-ins, and that's when I realized that I had not had my mic turned on the entire time. But as always, I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I will see you guys in just a minute or two with the rest of the commentary, the turn-ins, and some more content. So I'll see you guys then. All right. Thanks for watching.
Chugga 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 chugga.
Alrighty, we're back, and I'm hoping that that microphone was not muted for very long. I don't know how that got muted again. Anyway, so we're going to be starting some turn-ins. I spent the last, about an hour in the temple, the upper part of the temple, farming those last 5 fetishes. And so we're going to turn those in. To Felzarul. The Atal'Hakkar fetishes hold the power to summon Hakkar and fulfill Jamelan's prophecy, and they must be seized. Such powers must be understood by the Horde. Brave priest, you have proven yourself to be a great champion to the Horde. Now this collection of fetishes of Hakkar must be dealt with at once.
Straight.
I hereby destroy these instruments of evil for the Horde. And that's it. Is that it? Okay. So that is one turn-in done. The next turn-in, so the Secret of the Circle, I'm going to try and do that later. It's kind of a little complicated, but anyway. The Hinterlands... Tanaris and Marshall's Refuge. So let us go to...
What do you need?
The Hinterlands, and we'll turn that in real quick. I'm gonna pause the video for just a second. Alrighty, we're back. Excuse me. We are going to be turning in Jamelan the Prophet. Alright. Jamelan's reckless trust of false visions led my people to the eternal doom. I thank you, priest, for avenging my exile. I mourn for my people. I have no home to return to. Aww. So we got a really, really nice upgrade. That Helm of the Exile is really good too. I mean, we can't use it, but... We're losing some intellect, but gaining a bunch of spirit. So I'm going to put those on right away. So I also have summoning Shadra, which just go down here to this little altar right here and click the scroll, Gadrin's Parchment, but she is 55 elite and very much an elite. So yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to solo that even at 57, but I'll get that done eventually, and I'll try and get that recorded and shuffled in. So next, wow, so close to level. Let's head to Tanaris. Let's see. Got a car, so he is in Tanaris. We're going to get that Gem Burst Circlet, which is pretty nice. Probably not going to switch out my Dreamweave Circlet because that's just so amazing. If this had even... If this just had like 10 damage and healing on it, it would be no hope, you know. You really, wow, that's still quite good. More intellect, more spirit, some more hit points. I don't know, I'll try it out. I'll switch it out and try it. Like I said, I've got a Felcloth Hood in pattern in the bank, so whenever I get around to doing that, I'll be switching to that as well anyway, so not as well. And then Zapper Fuel is in Marshall's Refuge. So I will see you guys over on the other continent in just a second. Alright, hold on. Alrighty, so we're gonna turn in the God Hakkar. You have defeated the avatar of Hakkar, Flagell. His essence yet empowered the egg I gave you. Yes. The essence of Hakkar has been collected. Even now the egg stirs with life. Could the myth of Hakkar be true? That must not be true, for it is then I fear what Hakkar may do if birthed again. Well, keep this egg safe and be sure it does not fall into evil hands. The labors are with me are finished, Flagell. You have touched a legend, and your actions may one day change the face of our world. We're gonna grab this. Oh gosh, man, that's really good.
Later.
Oh, so close. That is a really good film. Okay, so one more. Lost tablets of Masharu. Whoop, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Whoop. Have I been walking past this one?
Here there.
Troll with whom you spoke did not tell the truth. The 2 tablets you gained for him spoke of containing the essence of Hakkar, but there is more to that legend. I have studied long and found that there are 6 tablets of Masharu, not 2, 6. And I fear that we will not like what the secrets the others hold. For the 3rd and 4th tablets of Masharu, they're in the eastern Plaguelands, held by the Moss Flayer trolls. Find them and bring them to me. Ooh.
Be good.
I never realized that that was kind of part of a longer chain. Interesting. Well, I think that looks exactly like... Yeah, they look exactly alike. So if... I guess if you went down, I was thinking there was one, yeah. So if you went really, really deep into the Holy Tree, which we may get, you could get a lot of spell damage by stacking Spirit. Which I think some people do. Instead of going Shadow, they stay Holy, and instead of healing, they actually do damage as a Holy Priest. I don't think it's very mana efficient though, not the way that Shadow is, just because Spirit Tap. But you could do 5 into Spirit Tap, and then heavy into Holy. That'd be an interesting experiment to do, though, to see if that...
Strength.
See what the damage one way or the other would do with the similar gear. I'm sure people have, so... Alright, so one more quest to turn in, Zapper Fuel. And, yeah, that did not clean my quest log out as much as I was expecting. Of course, I picked up Dark Moon Fair, and that's coming next week. Yeah, and I guess I picked up all of those in Winter Spring too, so... So what do you guys think? Should I stay Shadow and kind of off heal in dungeons, or switch over to Holy and I guess be main healer. I don't know. My guild says that we've got plenty of healers, and we do. Oops, show off. We have a lot of priests. Yeah, a lot of priests, and most of those are actually like Atal'Hakkar is a healer. I know. I'm not sure about everybody else, but I can definitely heal in even with my spec. It's not as hard as I anticipated.
Well met.
Alright, this is exhausting, Flagell. Those things just won't leave me alone. So Marvin wasn't around. Well, show me what you got anyway.
See you soon.
Ding! Level 58. Alright, some more mental agility.
What's on your mind?
Blood Petal Zapper. For the zapper to work, it needs a sample of the target creature. Head out in the crater and collect a blood petal sprout. Then I can calibrate it to work on Muigin's little friends. If he weren't so stubborn, we could be on our way home already. But until then, I'll just have to show him that his little prank doesn't bother me at all.
Safe travels. No.
Can I pick that up? Oh, I have to have a... That's a weird quest. Blood Petal Sprout. I think those are just the ground spawn. Lord, I was so hoping that we would be done with Ungaro Crater. Well, I know there's some out here. Are you serious? There's really not any just right here. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll meet you back at Larian. Hold on. Alrighty, we're back. I found one Blood Petal Zapper. That is just the weird thing for it to... Yeah, anyway. Looks like this is going to work perfectly, Flagell. Now remember, if you see any of these pests around, don't hesitate to use that zapper.
Be good.
Zaps pests dead. That is interesting, I guess. Alright, so we have our Dreamweave on. Let's see if this actually is... It's blue instead of green. Interesting. It's definitely going to be a keeper item, so... Whoop, oh! I can't... Can't Hearthstone back. Okay, so for the last little bit, I'm going to go find a priest trainer in Ogrimmar, and we're going to level up, and I'll show you guys what the last little few things are, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hold on. Alrighty, we're back. We're up here in Ogrimmar, down by Ukiri or Kyo. Anyway,
What you want?
gonna grab some priest training. So our discipline, we will get a new inner fire at 60, new fortitude, new shield, and a new shackle. So that's some good quality stuff. So let's get greater heal. Man, this is expensive. Let's look at what we're actually going to be using first. Mind Blast, up to 550 to 580 is nice. Shadow Word Pain, yay! Almost 1200, that'll be handy. We get a new Devouring Plague, which is also another 1000. New Fade and a new Mind Flay, that's nice. Well, that's a good chunk of yeah, we'll go get that. And we are flat ass broke. Alright, so we got no discipline spells. Greater heal 4, which I don't even think I've got greater heal out. Res, do I even have res out? I do not. Shadow Word Pain. And Mind Blast 9. Nice. That's very nice. Yeah. So we'll actually be able to do almost everything a little bit quicker now. Farming for rep, all of that stuff. Yeah. I've got some stuff in the auction house that's should be coming back shortly. So I won't be dead broke for very long, but yeah. When you get higher levels, it's you get fewer spells, but they're fairly expensive. Yeah, and that mind control actually does come in handy quite often. So. But anyway, that is it from me for now. Let us take a look at our... So, back to Eastern Plaguelands. Battle of Darkshire, it says raid, but you can do that with a decent group, like maybe 3 or 4 people. It's not really that difficult. Got a lot of dungeon quests that we're working on. Wow, that turned green on me. That's unfortunate. So maybe back to Winter Spring to kind of just grind out some more, get some more levels. So that's it for me for now, and I hope you guys continue to watch and enjoy the content, and hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, this has been Foolish Mortal 42. Thanks for watching.